But I was just compelled as I was having my coffee and I wanted to share my coffee moment with you guys. And just to say, take this moment to reflect on the goodness of Martin Luther King and those that gave so much to us. You had this Georgia man leaving his family, coming to Alabama, seeing these signs. I don't want to take us all the way back to 1960. We already know what that was, right? We know the environment. German shepherds biting kids. Water holds down. Hatred is real. It is a real thing, right? Even to this day. And God gave me something. He gave me love more, hate never. In my mind, that's the same thing that Jesus taught. Love more, hate never. In my mind, that's the same thing Martin Luther King displayed. Love more, hate never. And when it first came to me, honestly, I didn't want it. I told God, I don't want it. I would rather be doing something else, because the way it came to me was through people that know. It was 10 years. We celebrated our 10th anniversary with Love More, Hate Never. And I thank all you guys that have supported me. And y'all know here in Tuscaloosa how this started, through an act of domestic violence by someone, on someone. And God gave me this vision to write this poem. This is the same shirt. I've had it since then, and had the poem that I put on the shirt. And it's still just good quality. I've watched this shirt a million times. And I'm proud of that, right? But just like with Martin Luther King, I didn't know that when you try to do something good, there's so much evil come against you. I didn't know that you get lied on. I didn't know that. I was very naive to that, right? And in my mind, I'd rather be doing something else. I'd rather be fishing, bro. I got so much to do. I don't want to write a book on domestic violence. I want to write on something else. My life was totally different. I could write on my personal life. But God said no. And those that worked with me at the time, I took off work. It was Thanksgiving. I took off to my birthday. And those 40 days, I was working at Fight for Why at the time. I came back with a tangible book called Domestic Violence Must Die. Most of y'all know that's the Pink Book. That's the same book I took to California when someone said, bro, we write movies out here. You should change this book to a movie, which became Sounds of the Ambulance, right? That's what God gave me. I attempted to get away from it, right? But just like Jonah in the well, that's what it was. I had a Jonah in the well experience, right? Didn't want to go to Nineveh. Didn't want to preach to these people about this, right? I had my own thing I wanted to do. But God showed me differently. And I'm still trying to be obedient to that. Just being honest with you, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around what His will is for me instead of what my own will is for me. So it takes prayer for that. It takes you guys tuning in and praying for me and but my main thing I wanted to talk about was Martin Luther King and not myself. But I just wanted to say that love more, hate never. It's the same concept. And what was so strange is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to move back on. When I filed for the trademark, love more, hate never, I can't make this up. I received the certificate on my birthday. On my birthday. I'm like, and it was just confirmation that God was giving this to me as a birthday present, saying, this is what I'm giving you, son. This is what I'm giving you. This is my will for your life. Take it. It will make room for you. Your gifts will make room for you. And He's been so awesome in my life. I remember reading the letters of Birmingham jail, the letters from Birmingham jail. I was probably 21, 22 years old. Man, I was clueless. I just thought, I have a dream speech, the March on Washington. I didn't know he was an author, and when I read this book, it blew me away. Like I'm like underlining every word in the book. Like, why did you say that? And going back around, and it's just, I was so fascinated by his writing. Almost like an Edgar Allan Poe, and I missed those readings the other day. But he is just that brilliant, man. Just a brilliant, brilliant man that we should continue to study